Hello everybody and welcome back to Sarimic Gaming and Sarimic, and this is Crusader Kings 3, third episode of this restarted series. Uh, last time our dear our dear protagonist Nagae finally arrived on Iberia. After doing a little bit of odd jobs on around the continent, he finally, he passed from Persia to the Byzantine Empire, dropped on Sicily, visited Rome, did some odd jobs on Sardinia, and finally arrived to Iberia. And the situation is a little bit dire because, as you can see, the only standing Christian kingdom in the place is Castile, and well, things are not looking good because Al-Sark has been getting a lot of traction. So they have two more years of truce. So the idea is to see if we can build up our army and lend our hands to Castile. I was hoping that we were going to settle up in Barcelona, like in the original save file, but things are not looking good. So the plan is to keep making as much money as we can, and as much money as we can. From all the clients we have, we can, and see if we can improve or domicile. Right now we have max level the barber's tent and the mess tent. There's still a few upgrades to purchase, but we already have focused on spearmen, heavy infantry, and cavalry. We also have a little bit of light footmen to help me out, and maybe we could grab a few siege weapons. We'll have to see. Let's just get on with our task. We're gonna try to finish these jobs as soon as possible. Sadly, Kagehira is not long for this world. He's already 63. I don't know when his health is gonna start declining, but he still has prowess 44, so we'll have to see. His son, of course, Tamenori, grew up to be a decent warrior. Can I not be both Yamato and Castilian? Yeah, a little bit of cultural acceptance, I guess. Tamenori is growing up to be a decent leader. He's not as good as his old man, but things are coming along, and he has a daughter. We're waiting to see if he's gonna get a son or something. Time will tell, I guess. Now we want to keep the job. We're earning four gold per month. That should be more than enough to start building up the army. But I fear that once he dies, there's not gonna be enough. There's not gonna be enough. I fear there's not gonna be enough regiments. We don't have a master as arms. And I have to wait. Okay, 89%. That's as far as we can, and we succeed. Okay. The martial conquest. No, I don't have time for this. I am Menendo, the captain of the guard of the Arganda garrison. I whip young whelps into shape and organize the ships of the guards. Everyone relies on me to tell them what to do. I'll be willing to join your camp. He has average aptitude, but I don't care. He seems to be a... Also, he's a giant. Yeah, it is gonna be interesting. Are there any jobs we can take? Fight corruption, stand with us, support a faction. Fight corruption usually doesn't take too long. We can find some people on the way out. So Castile has 3,000 soldiers, but Alsark has 4,000. I need to get my numbers up whenever possible. Silence, peasant. Let's make haste. We're helping Barcelona. Can I increase my knights? No. I'm gonna try and finish my knights regiment first. What happened with my contract, bro? I'm not gonna go with this. Let's get into the city and see if we can reinforce my forces. The faraway noble creates a contract with high contract tier somewhere on the map. Martial duties, learning contracts. Let's go with martial duties. Higher muscle. Let's get on with it. 100% in a few months. Can increase my next regiment of armored footmen. I want to max out everything. We only have one more, which I think is gonna be yeah, with provisions, seeing that I already have the rest. We have 3,000 now. We have as much army as Castile for now. And of course, we completed all the decisions we could do with Nagae. We made the legacy. He recorded his stories. He became he became the Knight of the Swan. The only thing he didn't do is the Pundariki's Fate or Champion of the Yamato people. Oh, nor this one, because you have to be a criminal, and this is about becoming a nomad. %98%, let's go. Job done. Let's get back home. Now we do another one on Alsark. We're gonna try to benefit of all the people we can. working for both the Visigoths and the Moors, but the idea, of course, is to actually side with the idea is to side with Castile and Barcelona and all the other minor. Nice to see that the Basques are still on the game. Okay. Okay, 97. Let's go. Another monetary urs. Amasusa Mahatu. An herbalist. He has terrible aptitude. Sorry, friend. Can we recruit some people? Stewardship, diplomacy, criminal. Let's go with stewardship. Rice building for 3 stars. This one is from the king himself. Let's help him out. You better not fuck this up. You better not fuck this up. Alzar wins a little bit more money than Castile. There you go. We're almost full with our forces. Just need to save a little bit more money. You can see the moment now, but I'm gonna wait for the 89%. How much is the truce? It already passed, right? Okay, the war may break up at any moment again. Okay, I refill my men at arms. So we have we can counter light and heavy cavalry We can counter spearmen and peasant militias. We can counter heavy infantry and skirmishers and heavy infantry as well. So the only thing missing will be, I think, bowmen. They counter skirmishers, but I already have a skirmisher counters. So the only thing we're missing is like siege crossbows or or the like. I'm gonna save my money for now to see if I can improve my resource. Let's go for supplies. Not fooled by your logic, okay. Diplomacy, Justicar. Justicar is always nice. Rescue a first subject. Performing a play. Rise building. If the Muslims are paying, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna use that gold against them. I'm a cook, you see, I work at the local tar, Susana Davides, Andalusian. You have good skills, I'm gonna keep you up. Estaba viendo la Susana, pelotudo. Move it 89%. I still need a heavy infantry captain. Wait, this girl is from the House of Sicily. I didn't expect that. We have relations with a noble house already. Interesting. Very interesting. Perk, dignity, diplomacy per level of fame, martial per level of fame. We have a lot of fame actually. So yeah, 25 martial. Or man keeps stacking modifiers. Low chance of children? No, I don't think so. Okay, we can seize the moment. Let's go. Give me your money. I'm gonna keep saving up. A treasure map. Intrigue and learn. Give me a treasure map. Let's head out without the camp. And we have to go all the way to the Netherlands for this. But I suppose they travel rare fast. And this may also give me, I don't know if traveling like this is also gonna give some stuff. Something about the king, huh? Tell me. My caravan master can handle this. Keep moving, bro. Kagehira never set foot on Ah, of course, the toll. Tolls are for peasants, and I'm a captain. Get the fuck out of me. Scout for talent. My name is Uber. I don heavy armor and a shield in service of the Angoliam garrison. Angoliam? Angoliam? I don't know French, so been doing it for some years, but the last arrow came awfully close to ending me, and I got thinking that there's more to life. An Occitan man, he has average skills, I guess. Yeah, we get. He has never been on France, so there's still experience to be had, and we pass by the capital. Wait, wait, we didn't get a bonus for crossing Paris. Okay. Treasure map. Splendid news for Ramiro. Pleasure doing business. 70. So the only thing missing is a physician. There's no one capable of doing physician. Except for my chief forager, I guess. We can use her as well. She cooks. She finds food, and she also knows how to use spices and stuff. And I Terran, my lord, it is most fortunate that you and I come to me at the cross. I am in search of a marvelous fountain with a watery side to cure all illnesses. I shall never leave an eye to unattended. Lead the way. Okay. A vista, guardian. Okay. Night Terran training. And Philippe has become the owner of a healing water. Okay. Nagae Takatsuku, my grandson. Learning education. Yvonne has really nice skills. Dancing flames, best not to linger. Thankfully, adventurers can get money from all sources, so it doesn't really matter if you're doing. You know, we're technically a marching army. The Nagae Clan is a marching army, but he can always do other things. Rescue a first subject. Do I get anything from this? Prince Sugarton to the role of patrons, I guess. And can we improve the proving grounds? No, we need more money. Okay. Camp perimeter though. But we don't really need this right now, so let's just call the money for now. A balanced approach. 100% of success. It's already on 100, but we have to wait. Is the moment. There's a long path ahead of us. Another maiden rescue. Martial duties on me in Instructor of Knights. That's a lot. 120 for this. Yeah. Let me see those men. Rodrigo's pretty young. Let's train him. Teach him road terrain expert. Should be easy. Manrique. Yeah, let's teach him as well. And Juan. Conseguí him a private lesson. Okay, collect taxes. That one isn't paying that much. Performing a play. Fight corruption. Let's get to a city. We cannot do this for now. I have to check this one. Smaller group travels faster. Susana, we will save you. Mountain rescue. Okay. He almost gets lost in the mountains. Andaluzo Varanis Festival. As we enter Al Puente, I notice the jolly attitude and festive looking decorations around the city. Before we know it, my whole entourage gets caught up in festivities ourselves. This is such a friendly place, don't you think? Tamenori asked me as the two of us dance together among the crowd. I hear a loud cheer from everyone around us as the musicians finish one song and another begins. I wish Cuellar was more like this. Can hybrids with Andaluz or Varanis, even in no counties in your realm, has the culture. This just feels like home. I don't think Tamenori has ever seen Honshu. Yeah, no, he doesn't know. He only knows about Honshu from Fire's Tale. Okay, let me see your financial record. $71. Do we have all there's with sufficient piece of evidence collected, you will likely conclude with a success. Yeah, you will all pay. The prince will be ecstatic. I'll target 100. I'm gonna send a gift to the. Okay, no. Aragon doesn't have enough money, or I cannot help him out right now. Let's go to a city. Diplomacy, stewardship, intrigue. Stewardship. Rice building. We're gonna keep banking. Let's keep banking. In the meantime, let's improve the. Let's level up the proving grounds. I need that extra Men-at-Arms damage. And we can probably start adding some siege crossbows. Wait, this 0.2 per day, this goes 0.1. I can probably add some of this. We can only add one, so. Starving soldier, come sit and recover. Another rise a building, 100 money for that. Can include my ladders. So in theory, we should have enough forces to counter. But the fact that we don't have 1,000 soldiers like fine, we can no, we don't have provisions. Yeah. Kagehira is losing prowess because he's getting old. Expected, I guess. This can actually increase my Men-at-Arms, so I can actually. We're gonna be able to fill like two more levels. So we're gonna be able to siege and we're probably gonna get like 4,000. We're probably gonna get like 4,000 or so. In terms of soldiers. Oh no, there's an epidemic going on. Transport, criminal, diplomacy. Transport is fine. Artifact delivery for 200. Four player chessboard. Not bad. I can increase this one with faith. And I try to increase the ones I can with money. We get another payout. Fire and friends. Look, all I'm saying is that poor Philip isn't to blame for his temper. If I had to wake up as him every morning, I'd be bloody mad too. Turn the tables. Tell a joke of your own. Escort an emissary. Swiftly. That epidemic is expanding all around the peninsula. I don't like it. Voyager. Stewardship prestige, diplomatic range, and travel speed. Nice. I can probably use my army for this. We're already ordering 4,000, but it's coming along. Jakku is no longer my bodyguard. My spot, figure it yourselves. I don't have time for this. Everybody getting sick. $400. You know what? Yeah, let's go. It's on France. It's on France, but I don't care. Look at all the money they gave me for this. The French are gonna pay 400 coins for this. We can always do a little side job on out of the peninsula. And we're gonna be away from the level of fame impact 100%. Jesus Christ. We're gonna be away from the epidemic, so we should be fine, right? I mean, look at what's happening. %. Jesus Christ. That's not gonna go well for Alzark. Okay, there goes my 400. Start a legend, the Bushi of the Swan. I'm not gonna promote that yet. There you go. I feel all my men at arms and I still have some. Yoshiko, you were learning stewardship, right? But there's no one to teach you, so I'm gonna assign you to Yvonne because she has good learning skills. See if she can help you out. So we maxed out our army. The only thing missing is to gather enough money from the to speed up the Duchess Loa. Okay. Silence, peasant. Now we go to Segovia. It seems the virus is not hitting. Yeah. Second in command. For some time now, the post of my second has lain vacant. Discontent with this state of affairs has finally bubbled over enough that 3 candidates have stepped forward to offer themselves for the role. Yvonne, Tamenori is the best one. Hello, my name is Martin. I know how to route out folks real good. I'm out. I will be willing to join your camp. Yeah. New bodyguard. Fight corruption. Silence. Case. Is it because of the mountains? It's gonna take a while for the epidemic to reach Castile. I must inform you that my predecessor is dead. As your new employer, I rescind your obligation. That news, but a few coins is better than no coins. What a shame. Let's see if there's anything, if we can gather some. Yvonne brings provisions, nice. Maybe the Castilians can help me out. Supplies. Yes. Stewardship, diplomacy, and increase. Stewardship. But why is there? Why it has to be there? Is there any job outside that we could take? No, the virus is spreading from the. Maybe we fight corruption. There's a lot of money to be made from this one. It's gonna be risky though. Traveling traders. As I stroll around the market of Crusader, a loud ruckus comes from just a couple stalls down from him. There's a furious man animated and waving his hand. Serin Dodge Luigi will have your head for this. He yells at another merchant who looks, if possible, even angrier. I'd love to see him try. The stall owner dismisses the merchant with a wave with his hand. Angrily turning into his bodyguard, the merchant clearly intends to get a deal one way or another. I don't have money for this. Please don't get sick. A talent to foster. Sponsor de emissaries. Yeah. We need to learn the language of the locals. Sorry, man, but I have to mug you for the Emir. My payout depends on this. And now we're getting 4.2 gold per month, which is really nice. The epidemic is expanding mostly on the Muslim counties. That's interesting. And with that we got our money. I reinvest a little bit. And save the rest. Conducta census. So for now everybody is safe on Castile. The plague is winding up. Alright, let's get this done. One successful furby. I forgot to read the people here seem disinterested in our task. Never mind that it comes from their wali. With Ptolemy's name and sigil barely rousing them past the minimum required by legality and decency. Alright. The people of Denia reacted to our arrival with very restrained hostility. It's clear that they consider the updating of Prince Ptolemy's records to be a sure sign of something poor on the horizon. Be it conflict or a poll tax, and our inquiries are frequently rebuffed. Still, we have a job to do. No mealy-mouthed peasant is going to go between us and our payday. A representative of Prince Ptolemy meets us in Denia when we are finished, taking our thick sheet of gathered notes with interest. Stupendous work, Captain Kakehira. Even a cursory glance shows great care and attention to detail. The Wali will be elated. Graciously, I incline my head slightly at the compliment and the servant motions for a reward to be brought up. Consumption. No more than necessary. And no. We got sick. Yeah, this does not bode well. He may die. He may die. Can we complete the building job? The corridors of power. Gold never goes amiss. Never goes. Against the tyranny of Amira Lumara Yamurasen. They run a rebellion. Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. But is it an independence war? Ah, but you're the Amir. No, I'm not gonna help you. Go fight your own fights, bro. I have another loyalty right now. And the disease take the best of him. Tamenori is the... I need to be strong and move forward. You have points of martial, right? Overseer. I guess we can continue with that one. He actually had 2 points already. I'm gonna sell this mysterious puzzle. It's not doing anything for me. No, it was sell, not repair. Okay. Anyways. Escort an emissary. I'm glad to have such a famous father. Philippe can be my caravan master. My wife can be second in command. And we're gonna need a fight captain. But everything is still going fine. A friendly clamor. It's tough to say what's so appealing intimate. Okay, retain to my own. The minor is still pretty young. He may be able to get things done. Got a point on diplomacy. Okay. Benevolent intent. Unknown name. We're supposed to escort a guy. Ah, yeah, but he's in North Africa. Okay. Whoever wants to try a... Okay. Okay, so we have pikemen, cavalry, archer cavalry. We need something for skirmishers. Then we can pick another one for siege. Children of my blood, my sister and friend Nariko has given birth to 2 sons, Akio and Oga. The dynasty keeps growing up. That's wonderful. And he got sick as well. Leper, oh no. We could probably do the fix that, but worst part is we're supposed to have a decent doctor. How is she watching the treatment so bad? And just when the disease is wine, it has pretty much disappeared from the peninsula. I don't have time for this. I know you can travel to temples and you can get your disease treated, but I don't know if we can actually. I guess we're gonna have to wait. No, I'm not gonna move to Poitiers. What the fuck are you thinking? I guess we can keep doing jobs, see if this guy dies or something. He said he's almost of legal age. I'm gonna marry her matrilineally too. Martin, perhaps. He's rather young. Good for Nariko and Susanna becoming friends, I guess. Yeah, she has average skills. Why has Yvonne been doing so bad at the... Okay, so Kagehira died of disease and he got replaced by his son, who quickly got leprosy. Oh my god. but we're still on the game. And yeah, we have smaller. We still have to max out the proving grounds, but Lock Wagon, Crimes of Passion, intervene. Martial Study, the stick game. Bodyguard drills. Mercenary contract reward 50% improved recruitment from enticed local mercenaries. Elephantry, camels, and horses. I guess we can go for the log wagon, I guess. Can probably get something out. Surgeon's tool, disease resistance, personal aptitude for physicians. This one is important. This one was important and I should have invested on it a long time ago. I'm gonna keep the current regiments we have. Michiko comes of age. There you go. She doesn't really have good stats, but as good as it gets. We can execute this with every angle, so money's up. Means to an end. Best to keep options open. Points on Marshall, we get Overseer. I'm gonna swap to bartering when I can. Do we have? No, we still have very few men at arms. Kagehira got all his stats because he was a knight and so on. Womb of the Earth. Color me intrigue. He got Gardener, that is gonna help with the stewardship. That's nice. Transcribe some text. No, I don't think I will. We can find. Maybe we can sell some artifacts. No. No, but not those ones. No. Learning and transport. Eager Explorer. Okay. He only goes to Zaragoza. He's only going to Zaragoza. Lugo. Yeah, let's go. Lugo is not that far away. What do we have? Torturer's Tool, Reference Corpus. I guess I'm gonna take that. Guanareme, Captain of the Guard at the Monfort. Wait, you're a Guanche. What's a Guanche doing here? He's a Canarian Islander in the peninsula. He becomes our master at arms. He has average aptitude. Okay. Adept Curers, domicile income. Light cavalry, a skirmisher, and archer cavalry, you know? Yes. No desecrating the dead. It's a fair price. Helping people. Extra damage is all we need in combat. Domicile income is fine. We get most of our money from missions anyways. Stewardship, I guess we can try. I mean, we have 20 points on stewardship anyways. Can I actually? No. Cannot pick yet. Language barrier. Let's just do this. 80%. And his wife got permanent consumption. That's horrible. Both got sick. What about the chill? No, Michiko is fine. Okay. The rest of the family is fine. It was a necessary sacrifice, I guess. Robin Bakers, nice. Can I still select one? So we could go for adept curers for the domicile income. Skillet cooks, heavy infantry and heavy cavalry pursuit. I don't know. Yeah, heavy infantry. We also have that one. We have to improve the stats as much as we can. Well oiled machine. What to see those two getting along? Execute a scheme. Failed. Okay. Okay, so Alzar actually broke down. That's relevant. That's very relevant because the balance of power has shifted. Now Castile and Barcelona have free range to expand. Tula doesn't have enough. Zaragoza is the only one with really powerful military, it seems. You're not a conqueror, right? I disabled the conqueror. No, you're faithful blaze. It's probably crusading or stuff. Doing a jihad. Lay of the land. There's no need for your services. Detail maps. No. You get lost 200. Mallorca is fighting. Okay, so Mestent, improved. Barber Stent is missing. Throwing grounds is missing just one. Camp perimeter and get a few improvements. But I'm gonna wait. So we're short on money. Let sleeping dogs. No, the pups will make excellent pets. We are now known as the Wolf Father. Another point of Marshall. Bellum Justum. Can I swap? Not yet. Wife recovers. Okay, no, she lost consumption. Sadly, we're gonna have leper for life. I wish we could fix that. There's someone I recently watched on YouTube. He was able to cure. Hear me. He was able to cure. I think it was Redchenko. He's an Spanish. CK3 YouTuber. He was able to cure Baldwin, Prince Baldwin of Outremer, by making him an adventurer and doing a bunch of journeys. I don't know how he did it, but it was something about visiting temples, and you will have a chance to lose a negative trait. So he cured Baldwin out of his leprosy, like Jorah Mormont in the final seasons of Game of Thrones and stuff. That was really amazing. I wish I could do it, but I don't know how. I'll have to rewatch that video. I'm fine with role playing with what's going on. So I guess Tamenori will have to live up with this for the rest of his life. He will be fine. He will be fine. He will be fine. Ruin Rambling, no. Let's go and fight corruption. Fortified knowledge. I'm always up for a challenge. We gain reckless. Okay. I have to wait. Go to town. Diplomacy and Justicar. Do a passage of arms. In Segovia. Starving soldiers. We could use another blade. No. Get some provisions, man. I do need an infantry captain though. 100%. The Iberian struggle is on the conciliation phase. Panama not be both Yamato and Castilian. I wonder how much is the cultural acceptance right now. Acceptance 5%. I wish there was a way to hybridize easier. But since we're playing Yamato, it's gonna take 1,000 years. It's gonna take 1,000 years because we have to take cover some territory. Conquering Valencia will be a good way to do so, but this guy is allied to the Almoravids. Jesus Christ. They already took over Mali. Not enough. Okay. Have to wait a little bit. We could probably get some from Mallorca. I'll change again. Not yet, at least. We do a little bit of stress loss. Or stress loss and not much. Defeating again Duke Gauss Barcelona in the Barcelona clash against Castile. Why are you clashing with? While Alsark broke off into Taifas, you're gonna be fighting up for that. My man, what you doing? I guess the Catalonians are going to try and form Aragon, but it's gonna be difficult. I can finally max out my proving grounds. No talent, apparently. Try to get supplies. Martial duties. Iron muscle. Let's go forage. Yeah, well, the rest of the world in the meantime. Scotland exists. Ireland has not formed. France is doing alright, I guess. The HRE is the HRE, I guess. Oh, we can already. Something happened to the Seljuks. They got replaced with the Oghuz for some reason. The Byzantine Empire is still kicking. What else is there? The Almoravids took over Mali. The Song dynasty is still going strong. Japan is still going strong. The Nif took over Kamchak. Sakhalin. And the Emishi got conquered. That's a shame. I guess they're gonna live on with the rest of this family. Okay, collect taxes? I don't think so. Remove corruption instead. And we also have to complete a contract. Rare trinkets. No, I cannot. Cannot do that. Tumbling down. Such petty malice is beneath me. Let's get the log wagon for the extra rewards. Another fight corruption. Wandering. I can finally move to bartering for the extra money. Slow down for Susano. We're almost there, maxing out the army. And we collect taxes. We have sufficient evidence. Justicar. Hey, what? Where are the Justicar? No. Okay. The Iberian struggle, okay. We move to Cuellar. Can I? The healers will do me good. I could use some treatment. We have 35% to lose leper. We actually, oh my god, we actually got cured from leprosy. That church looks intriguing. Maybe God could. Maybe Mozarabism isn't such a bad thing after all. No. Why is there a Mozarabic church in? Oh, it's because the county is Mozarabic. What about Gredos? Why are all these Mozarabic? This one is Catholic. On Zamora. Pretty sure there was an important church here, but I don't see it. But yeah, my man is back on the menu. For that money, he got cured. He got cured of leprosy. That is incredible. But there's no missions here. We have to. I'm gonna move back to Segovia. Nothing yet. What about supplies? No, I can't. We can buy, but I'm not gonna do that. Improvise spycraft. No. Do a passage of arms. We can do that one. Scout for talent. Forward scouts. Keep moving. Incredible recovery. I totally didn't expect that. Log wagon completed. Okay. Proving grounds. Oh, it still has one more stuff. Um, Bodyguard grills. May recruit hand-picked faithful men at arms. No. The stick game I cannot. Martial study we can. May recruit elephant cavalry. We don't have. We're not in India or Southeast Asia. Yeah. Camel run. We don't have war camels. Horse run. But we don't have light cavalry. That's the thing. We could probably. But we don't have. We don't have archers. That's the thing. I guess that space can stay open. I'm gonna improve the perimeter instead. If we had access to that six uh, regiment, I could probably cram up a few archers and stuff, but it's not possible for us. There must be something. Stewardship and intrigue. Let's go with stewardship. Boundary disputes are easy to solve. Pastures, easy enough. Some strong backs to fix some walls. We're banking up. So we're past the moment where we can actually stand with us. Diplomacy, criminal, learning. Oh, I intimidate her. Okay, I didn't want that. Is it because we have dread? Yeah. I want to see a dynasty one moment. Need to check something. No, they're still kids. Okay. They're still kids, so that's fine. Carcassonnian claim. No. Why is Carcassonne? Oh no. Kaiser Conrad of the Holy Roman Empire. When did these people inherit a piece of, oh god. No, I'm not gonna. Fixes the layout size of regiments +1. Yeah, I like that one. I like that idea. So we can complete the 10 regiments. We'll have even more, actually. Defending against leader Bucus of the peasant revolt. Foreign fruits. I wonder what Yvonne would make out of this. Maybe I should make to. Maybe I should move to Barcelona. Yeah. Urgel. No. It's because Barcelona is now under control of the Holy Roman Empire. What the fuck is going on? Low provisions, huh? We must press on. Much food, okay. Ekerhan Aquilenia Cranebourg. Poor attitude. No, I don't need you. Extra watches, good sitting. Travel safety, free and leave fire fatal casualties. Camp hygiene is important. The less plagues, the better. A plague killed Kagehira when he could have lasted a few more years. The minority will not make the same mistake after getting cured from leprosy. Now this is under property of the. This is under property of the Kaiser, huh? I wasn't expecting that level of border guard, but so be it. Y Archer Cavalry. Ah, but you have to be Explorers, okay. Dish Dique, Defender Advantage, Retreat Losses. No, Palisade. Bueno. Now we have to just max out the... Mercenaries of Larida. No, we're just relaxing. Amana Terms in the Larida Garrison. Yeah. He has good attitude. John Guero. Catalan. Okay. Those are the kind of contracts I need. Couriers of Gold never goes amiss. Point on stewardship. It's a mercenary contract allows you to deploy your Prince Bishop Munio is winning by in the Carcassonnian claim on the Prince Bishop of Barcelona. Munio side has 3,000 soldiers. No. No, I'm not gonna move to the other side of the coast. Why is there an African woman on Denia? What's going on with the inheritance, man? Diplomacy, stewardship. Rice building, okay. $29. We're back to 3 dockets per month. We're just missing a few followers, a few officers. A spearman in the Afra garrison. Another giant, Edrar de Clermont, a French. You have average skills, but I don't care. Another knight. Get on with it. Fernando. Instead of being alone, as I rob people along the roads. Call this not funny, you got no one to share it. Okay, Master of Spoils. Just missing a bodyguard. Criminal scholarly intrigue. No. Malila. That's in Granada, no? No, I'm not gonna move to Granada. If I move to Barcelona, Massacre. So did we get an air? Nagae Massacre. I'm probably train her for military, I guess. Justicar transport is easy. Tajib, vamos Arabic. Stay with us, tell us your stories. Job done. Illustrious now. Nice. Corte Misari. All the way to Paris. Okay. Oh, it's the Kingdom of Brittany. Sancho de Milão. He has terrible skills, I'm sorry. Justicar. That's a good bodyguard. And yeah, all my plazas are full now. We have results for a reason. This Wali is fed up with Emir Yusuf. He sends up an invitation for all who oppose him. Liberty faction. I don't know. Martial duties. Instructor of Knights. Roger. Contract fail, okay. Long path ahead of us. Oh, it's a war between France and the Germans. Barcelona is being sieged. Okay. I heard rumors of a lost tomb rediscovered. Securing those trade deals will fill my treasury. Money. Intervene the fight. If we invade... No, he has like 10,000 allies. No. Mallorca doesn't have that many. And Mallorca was part of Valencia. The problem is, the moment I do that, well, he has 4,000 allies. If they didn't, if they weren't married with all those bastards, it will be easier. I could probably help Barcelona instead. Navarra exists again, but it's a Castilian kingdom. Why? Poor Vasquez. Completely watched. Okay, can we... Criminal, no. I get supplies. This is no part of France. That seems like a fair trade, I guess. How did the Holy Roman Empire just not care about that? I guess it's because it's not a core. I will confess. I mean, she's your wife, yeah. She's your wife. Man, she's your wife. Why not? France has 6,000. Hmm. Support a faction. But Wali Ralwa doesn't have all that power. We could conquer Denia, but that's part of Valencia. So we could conquer Murcia. But he has 5,000 allies. This is so difficult. No provisions. Because it's winter. Okay. We could do a little stop in Rome. No, it's actually expensive. Okay, no. This is the Ashari, no. Let's just wait it out. Let's go fishing. Is there a boat we can rent? $300 provisions, okay. Ins and outs. No. Stewardship, transport is really easy. Export an emissary. Bernat is a Catalan wanderer. Chief cook with poor aptitude. I'm not gonna take it. With those forces, it's gonna be impossible to remove the guys. Back to Paris. We have 500. Come gossip. Okay, nothing. The same culture as the county of Rosselló, Catalan. No. Use the car. And with this, I have maxed out the. I'm only missing this one. But now we can start saving up the money for the holding. Poor cook. No. Not in my book. Still teenagers. Okay, we can see the moment. All the money we can. Criminal, hireling. Stewardship. Okay, so Murcia got separated from Mallorca. Defending against Wali of Iventaman. Clash against Taif of Murcia. Excellent cook. I'm gonna take it. Edwin Kenaway, and a Scotsman. Very far away from the Isles, I must say. Interesting. Okay, I think that was the last camp perimeter. Yeah. So only the barber's tent is missing. We can only pick torturer's tools. Innovation discovered. Okay. And that's it. We maxed out the domicile. Now we have to make copious amounts of money. Support a faction. He wants to free himself from the Mir of Valencia, but he doesn't have enough power. I also want to take Valencia, but how? How can we do it? The only option we could do is conquer Denia. But Alicante is pretty much Muslim country. And the moment we set foot here, I'm gonna get invaded by the Muslims. I don't know. We could probably try and conquer Mallorca, but they're allied to Zaragoza and the Hamadid Emirate, which is this one. Too much wars going on. Emir Yusuf. No, I'm not gonna help you. $2,036 versus 3,050 something. This is, but you have allies. That's the thing. You have allies for 5,000, so it's not even safe to join the war, anyways. Martin died. Okay. It's not even safe to join those guys. Gonzalo de Aragon. Yeah, I guess you can be my bodyguard. What an annoying thing, you know, like, and now the Kingdom of Leon is out and it's also Castilian. This is so annoying. Iberia is so botched. Jacob del Hatkam. He's fighting the against the tyranny of Murcia. Okay. We could have a potential advantage. That's a good omen. We could take over Mallorca. But Mallorca is an island kingdom and it's not gonna have enough strength to fight off the other duchies, I think. Because it's only Ibiza, Mallorca and Minorca. There's not a lot going on. More Josticar. Now we can focus the entire money on gathering forces. And of course we have good levels on everything for fighting, but what are the chances we're actually going to win those fights? We could conquer Denia, and then we're gonna have to be dealing with the Muslims. See, he asked the Almoravids for help. That's not fun at all. Let's visit the church. The church looks intriguing. Maybe Catholicism isn't such a bad thing after all. Return from the Serene Garden feeling like a lighter. Let's get back. So did he convert or not? He's not a Catholic, but his daughter isn't. Okay, so that's only for the adventurer. But yeah, he's now part of the faith. Protect the innocent. That's an easy one. Okay, so we have one opportunity. We can conquer Denia. But hmm, but what are the chances we're gonna survive against Valencia? And they're losing the war. We could invade Valencia. We could invade Valencia, but I mean, it seems the Almoravid gave them forces, but could we actually pull it off? Zaragoza is fighting Duke Gaufred. And he's fighting a clash against Barcelona. I guess we're gonna have to help Barcelona this time. Your opponents, your allies, 4-5, and we bring like 70,000. Let's help them with the siege. It seems Zaragoza is attacking Barcelona, and Barcelona is also getting mugged by the French. Are they going to fight Zaragoza? Seems to be the case. But we're still on the fight, right? So no contract, but we're still on the war. We're gonna help whenever we can. However we can. We're not gonna win this. If they could fight the Zaragozans, yeah, kill each other. Okay, defeat. Zaragoza is now part of the Holy Roman Empire. What a fucking joke. Massacre. We could invade Murcia. We could invade Murcia. If we take Mallorca and Murcia, will we actually make the Kingdom of Valencia? Hey. I have an idea. I have an idea. Nothing. Okay. Let's go fishing. Nothing bites. Okay. We're going to invade. Yeah, news touch. We're going to invade. No, we must press on. Due to War the Wars policy locked to conditional join, any leash may join the war after 3 years using protect partial interaction. Their military strength is inferior to us, but can we actually win? Is the question. This will be one or nothing. If we lose, we lose. What do you mean they have a holy order? They call down a holy order, but they have more forces. Can we actually? No, I'm gonna stay with the 50. Um, I'm gonna. We could invade Majorca. I already replenished my forces anyway. Ibiza falls in 4 months. This one falls in 4 months as well. But I have siege weapons. They don't. Okay, my siege weapons are faster. So by the time they take Murcia, I will have taken Ibiza and be moving to Minorca. And there's a breakout. Of course. Of course. Okay, reduce disease symptoms. We take Minorca and leave. Nariko died. Okay. At least his sons are alive. Okay, let's return. Can we actually siege Alcaraz? And he died. Okay. The peregrinatory pilgrims. I'm gonna siege and wait for the contract. They come from Brittany. I have nothing personal with the kids. Eat with the camp. I'm gonna capture Alcaraz one way or another. Nothing personal, kid. You going to come with me or not? He says he's attacking the war target, but I'm still winning. You will win decisively. Is it truly? Is it truly? Actually, yes, we'll win it. And my mercenaries haven't dropped as well. So we're gonna be able to take Murcia. The problem is Valencia is still an enemy. A very large enemy. What? No. It's your family. I think the worst part is that we conquer Murcia and then we're gonna have to deal with conquering Mallorca. And now we're part of the struggle as landed rulers. No, wait, but Murcia is the capital, right? Gonzalo Beremundes de Aragón. Ya, va a tocar casarse con Gonzalo, no hay de otra. Vamos a construir algo aquí. Reservas reales más 8 y development ground. Es como la más barata. ¿Quién tiene más stewardship aquí? Fernando. Canciller. Nagae Mashahige. Philip. Promover aceptación cultural. Yeah, I can afford it right now. No lo habría logrado sin ustedes. Gracias. Bueno, Murcia me pertenece ahora. De prestigio estamos bien, necesito stewardship. O más bien aprendizaje. Y bueno, con eso podemos terminar el episodio por ahora. Entonces, después de una ardua pelea con... Después de 2 generaciones de... Bueno, no, 3 generaciones de hombres, finalmente tenemos una mujer a cargo y... No hay nadie, ok. Hay que esperar. Necesitamos a Neger. Ah, Boshisa Yamato, no. I need to convert to Catholicism. No, I think I know. No, religious relations. No, something else here. Only have one Catholic in the entire. Edwin, convert faith. We can offer. No. I have to save my money for mercenaries if the need arises. But anyways, we were able to conquer Murcia. Now we have to deal with being on the other side of the place. We cannot convert to the local religion yet. I'm gonna see if I can improve that via learning, but I don't think we're gonna be able. That said, I'm happy that we were able to conquer a territory, and the original idea was to buy a county and start from there. But as far as things go, we have to become a duchy or a kingdom to actually get the thing. So I think the next step will be to conquer Danilla, and maybe invade Mallorca. I'm gonna have to work on my domain for now. We can control all the domains because we only have a single descendant, but Royal Forest. Yeah, that's the Dochi building, right? Yeah. So for now we're gonna have to see if we can survive in Mallorca. We're gonna get we have an extra money gaining, but we don't really have the development for this. We'll have to see. Hopefully this time we're not gonna get kicked out from the place. So that was all for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to follow the channel. You can find me on X, I post there regularly, and on Twitch as always, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. See you next time. Goodbye.